Hello, welcome back. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm Darcy from ZDigitizing, which is the world's best custom embroidery digitizing and vector art services provider. As you guys recently asked me to make a video about why my embroidery thread is looping on top of fabric, today I will discuss why is my embroidery thread looping on the top of fabric. Before we continue, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to get updated about our future important videos. Thread looping, or bird nesting, is one of the maximum stressful stitching machine problems. It's now no longer amusing to take a seat and unpick that bunch of looped threads that damage your cloth beyond repair from time to time. So here are some of the most common thread looping problems you may suffer while sewing on fabric, and their solutions. Your sewing machine is not threaded correctly. Even people who've been stitching for years, once in a while, thread their sewing machines incorrectly. The primary issue you have to look at is if your sewing machine isn't always working nicely or embroidery thread looping on top of the fabric. Typically, thread looping at the top of your fabric shows that something is incorrect together with your bobbin thread. Unthread your sewing machine and then rethread it from the beginning. Ensure that your thread take-up lever is in its highest position, attach your spool of thread, and then pull your thread via your tension discs and thread guides consistent with the instructions on your consumer manual. Then pull your thread via the eye of your needle and depart a 4-inch tail of thread. Rethread your bobbin thread through your bobbin case too. Not using the same thread in your bobbin and take-up lever. Your stitches will not form properly if you use different threads in your bobbin and the upper part of your sewing machine. You might have forgotten to change your bobbin thread if you have a sewing machine with embroidery features. Embroidery thread is lighter than regular thread and can cause embroidery thread looping on top of your fabric. For general sewing, a universal size 80 needle should be fine. However, if you're trying to sew more varied fabric types such as jerseys, leather, sheers, or using thicker/thinner threads, you need to use a needle designed for the job. It will help you to achieve good stitch quality on fabrics. Is the presser foot firmly planted? Thread clustering happens as a result of the top thread being dragged beneath. It may seem little, but when there are thick sewing materials or several layers, it is easy to overlook lowering the presser foot, resulting in an embroidery machine thread looping on fabric. It follows that there is no stress on the higher thread in this case as well. Make use of the proper bobbins. Although it may be appealing to put any old bobbin in your sewing machine, you must utilize the suitable bobbin for the brand and type of machine you are using. Bobbins from various manufacturers and even bobbins from the same company have slight variances for individual models and generations of sewing machines. Although they may appear similar to the naked eye, there are often little differences in the dimensions or design. When you use the wrong bobbin, you might end up with a bunch of thread looping in the bobbin region or bobbin thread that doesn't get picked up correctly. In the worst case scenario, using the incorrect bobbin might potentially cause harm to your sewing machine. As previously stated, it is particularly true when attempting to use a metallic bobbin in a machine meant to work with plastic bobbins. The tension on your thread is too tight. The tension of your thread must be adjusted to accommodate varied weights of cloth and thread. Without this, your tension may be inconsistent, resulting in thread breaks or embroidery thread looping on top of the fabric or other materials. To achieve the best results, use the thread of the same weight for both your bobbin and your top thread. To know more about the tension of your thread, check out the video on thread tension. Manufacturers of sewing machines recommend that you don't mess with your bobbin thread tensions too much. But if your thread continues breaking while you stitch, you should modify your upper thread tension. If your tension is overly tight, it has the potential to pull your thread and cause it to break. To release your tension, turn the tension dial counterclockwise. A sewing machine repair professional can help you change your bobbin tension if you're having trouble getting it exactly right. You may also be able to make minor adjustments on your own. Conclusion. Thread looping while stitching is sadly a hassle that many novices might deal with. Hopefully, you now currently understand the way to resolve this trouble and ensure it does not happen. But luckily, I have explained the basics of the looping problems and their solutions to ease your sewing process. I hope it will be helpful for you in any case. Do you need a digitizing or vector tracing service for your embroidery or screen printing business with super fast turnaround and excellent quality? Just click the link below and get a free quote in less than 5 minutes. If you want digitized designs in multiple sizes with your embroidery machine file format, click the link below in the description. Hope it will be helpful for you guys. Please share your feedback in the comments section. If there's any questions related to this video, you can simply ask in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And finally, thanks for watching.